Did you know one of America's most iconic car chase movies was almost never made? That the story was based on real beer smuggling, and that Alfred Hitchcock was a huge fan? Buckle up, because we're diving into 10 weird and wild facts about Smokey and the Bandit you probably didn't know. The plot was based on a real crime. In the 1970s, smuggling Coors beer across state lines was illegal because it wasn't pasteurized and had no preservatives. It had to be kept cold and couldn't legally be sold in many states. The film's beer smuggling storyline wasn't just made up, it was inspired by a real incident involving the crew trying to bring Coors to a movie set. Burt Reynolds was paid a fortune. Burt Reynolds was the top movie star in 1977. Universal paid him over $1 million, more than the rest of the cast and crew combined. When the studio cut the budget, Reynolds refused to take a pay cut. He said if he walked, the movie would die. They agreed, because without him, there was no Bandit. Sally Field was rejected at first. The studio didn't want Sally Field. They said she wasn't sexy or glamorous enough. But Burt Reynolds fought for her, believing in her talent. She got the part, and their real-life romance started on set. Their chemistry lit up the screen, and Field later said their relationship was intense, loving, and one of the most complicated of her life. Sheriff Buford T. Justice was improvised. Jackie Gleason made up most of his dialogue as Sheriff Buford T. Justice. He didn't stick to the script at all. The iconic line, "No way you came from my loins," was completely improvised. Gleason based the character on a real loudmouth cop he met once, and it made the sheriff one of the most hilarious villains in movie history. Jerry Reed wrote the theme song on set. Jerry Reed wasn't even cast until the night before filming began. He arrived with his guitar, no time to prepare, and just jumped into the role of Snowman. During filming, he wrote "Eastbound and Down," the film's signature song, which became a country music classic. He gave the film not just a sidekick, but a soundtrack. All the cars got destroyed. Pontiac gave the production 4 brand new Trans Ams for free. Every single one was wrecked during the movie's wild stunts. Jump scenes, high-speed chases, and dirt roads took their toll. By the end, the cars were held together with duct tape and spare parts. When you watch those epic jumps, know the car was basically falling apart. A real cop almost made an arrest. During one chase scene, the crew blocked off a highway to film, but didn't post enough signs. A real police officer, thinking it was an actual street race, pulled up with his sirens blaring. He almost arrested the stunt team before realizing it was a movie shoot. They ruined the take, but walked away with an amazing behind-the-scenes story. Alfred Hitchcock loved the movie. You wouldn't expect the master of suspense to enjoy a car chase comedy, but Alfred Hitchcock reportedly watched Smokey and the Bandit multiple times. He praised its energy, pacing, and timing. He even called it a perfect piece of American filmmaking. If Hitchcock thinks your movie works, you've done something right, no matter what the critics say. The original ending was serious. The first version of the movie ended with Bandit facing the law. But during filming, the team realized it didn't feel right. They scrapped the planned ending and improvised a more fun, feel-good scene, where Bandit and Snowman laugh their way into another run. That last-minute change gave the film its unforgettable, crowd-pleasing ending. TV edits dubbed Gleason with a cartoon voice. Jackie Gleason's language was too harsh for TV, so they had to dub over his lines. In one version, Mel Blanc, the voice of Fred Flintstone, replaced Gleason's voice. That meant Buford T. Justice sounded like a cartoon character. Fans who only saw the TV version had no idea how much funnier and raw Gleason was in the original. So, which fact blew your mind the most? Let us know, and don't forget to share this with a fellow Bandit fan.